It's time for another Dun Dun Anime Review. Fastest fingers first. Like, comment, and subscribe to join the anime family. Now let's get started into the review. As soon as he entered high school, the first-year student Kosame Shiki was invited to the mysterious quiz study group led by a senpai. What will Shiki run into when being dragged along by his classmate Mira into the dazzling world of competitive quizzes? This anime has about 12 episodes. It premiered July 5th, 2017 to September 20th, 2017. Based on a manga series, it is game, school, and shonen. Each episode is 20 minutes per episode and it's rated PG-13. Now let's get started. Quizzes and more quizzes. I think the one fun aspect of this anime and the overarching central theme are the competitive quiz game that the main character gets into. Well, not willingly, but he's kind of dragged into it, where he has this interesting fascination that he never knew that he had before. I feel like as the audience, you're watching both the characters participate in answering the questions while you're also trying to figure out what the answers are as well, test your knowledge. And the thing about the fastest fingers first, I think when you're trying to watch the characters to time in first, answer the questions first, it really does prove to be like their fingers to press the button first. But each of the characters have their own typical niche of how they can perceive the question and answer it first, and how they analyze it to make sure they get the right answer. But also, the story is like surrounded with the main protagonist, Glass and all, as the stereotypical nerd, and then this chance to give him the possibility to join a group of people who also enjoy quizzes. And then from his senpai, Mirafuki asked him to join. The story is the central plot of focusing on the games, the game meetings, the studying, and competing against other schools. And the schools having the rivalry that puts the players and the team to the max. I feel like the rising conflict is when the players can't press the button fast enough and their opponent beats them to the punch. And I think also the stagnant point of being able to answer a question first before a certain group, and then that challenge is like drives the motivation even higher, even by a couple of minutes. And then also when you start analyzing the questions and how to figure out the possible answer the fastest, that all the story is, nothing more, nothing less. But I think along that is having each of the characters' background story and what pushes them to strive best. And I think their motivation really goes along with this anime as well. I think it's portrayed very nicely. I think the art style and the characters are really well done. The club within itself is very, well, simple. And for most of the characters, their life revolves around quizzes, how they study from them, and how they need to prove in their finger strength to get the answers in the quickest to beat the rivals that they are competing against. I also feel like even with the dialogue between each of the characters from trying to figure out the answers, it's very intriguing, but also I feel like it can be also a little repetitive from time to time. But that is what quizzes. Sometimes the answers become really repetitive. Sometimes it just depends if the answers are changed or the quizzes are changed to make sure they give more of a challenging, more difficult system, so the characters and the rivals don't see the obvious answer. And the commentator gives it to them and see who can answer it first. I feel like the character's motivation does really good. Well, the animation does really well for each of the quizzes competition. And all the characters have their own different characteristic and motivation of why they keep going. And then the end song and the opening songs do very well. They're very catchy, and the voice acting is a splendid job to bring these characters to life, especially for the high school student vibe where they do competitive quiz shows. I think other than that, it's not often how you see an anime based around a quiz game show. I think it's very unique how they kind of like summarize the whole aspect of it and show how they compete with different schools with other quiz competitions, and how each of the rivals either study for them or how they have their own little trick to throw their opponent off balance. But I think is really interesting. In fact, that they have this overall system trying to figure out what will make a good anime about a quiz competitive school and what would that look like, and how like each thing is taken to the next level, and how are they organizing with the states, with the schools, with the prefectures, and things like that, and how they team decides who they're going to go up against. But I think it's a very highly good execution when it comes to things like this. Overall, they animated very well. It's trying to show each character special, unique trait or like tick that they have when it comes to quiz shows, and how they focus on and zero in on what makes them faster than the next person or their teammates, and how they overall can find in the quiz competitions, what makes them number one and be on top. And really that's the majority positivity of this series. When you're trying to guess the answer before your opponent does, the result is has a lot of enjoyment to help your team grow and a unit to help improve each other and as a team help improve each other's strength and then what your weaknesses are. And the anime kind of develops overall that of showing how the team improves each time they meet with their competitive rival schools and how they train to the next one if they win or lose. But I think that's one fun thing about competitive sports and quizzes. Someone's got to win, someone's got to lose. But also, just have fun with it because it also is no fun if you're going to push your teammates away if you're not having fun equally and let your rivals get to your head. But overall, definitely check out Fastest Finger Tourist. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I wonder if they do end up might bring it back. But one anime is always good for one season. And it is based off a manga series, so wherever the anime lets off, you can always finish reading the manga and see where the next level of this quiz anime takes off the first level, because I feel like there's more to expand on a quiz anime game, but you just need the audience more watchability to bring it back. And sometimes that's not always the case with this anime, but overall I enjoyed it. I give it like a 6 out of 10. I just wish they could explore more of the school that they gone against, or like pan over to like the rival school and see how they study for like their competitions for quizzes. But over that, it was a really good, enjoyable anime to watch, and I hope we'll see more of these type of animes in the near future. Thanks for tuning into this anime video. Give this big video a big thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below in the comment section what anime to review next, or any suggestions that you may have. And hit the subscribe button to join the anime family and to continue to grow. And see you soon. Until then, bye.